All right, so for the extra Excel work for my students who choose to do so, again, this is optional, but I think it's something great to work on and apply something real world. So it is called the car purchasing project. And I'm going to go ahead and I know I have the directions set up here. Okay, so with the car purchasing project, here's a little rundown. You are a salesman. You have a customer coming in who does not want to spend over $50,000. They have entrusted you in finding, they given you some specifics, although you're just going to pick whatever the heck car you want on kvv.com. So you're going to find a 2022 model. If you can't find one, it's truly not that big a deal, but I would like you to find a 2022 model, and you're going to add a couple other things on with that. Now, in order for this customer to see everything nice and organized and laid out, you are putting it on an Excel doc. And the nice thing is you're going to have, like the base price of the car. You're going to show like what it would be with all of this stuff added up, like a sub total. You're going to add with tax. So you're going to have that grand total. They have a solid $100 tag price for the purchase. You're going to throw all of this together and basically give the person the estimate of the cost of the car. They are, if it's close, if it's over, and truly I don't care if it's over, but if it's over the 50,000, then you are going to show them, due to inflation, we're just going to predict here, that same exact model in year 2023 and 2024. So we're going to do some pricing for the next 2 years. They haven't decided if they're going to purchase this car in 2022 or if they're going to purchase it in 23 or 24. Along with this, they're not just going to have a car, but they're going to have some options thrown in there. And they can have 5 options, and the options have to have a price. They can't be free, basically because of the purpose of this assignment. So I'm going to go through on the assignment. I'm just going to take you through here a little bit and show you what I'm talking about. So once you get to this website, you're going to click on price for a new used car, and we're going to choose 2022 and go through. I'm terrible with cars. I'm probably thinking a BMW. Bentley's not there. Let's do a Chevrolet. I don't even know. Let's do a Blazer. Okay, so I'm going to hit next after I choose my model and make. And of course, that's something that you're going to want to place on there too. Think about the assignments we've been doing on all 3 units and how you want a heading and how you want some subheadings for your columns and what are you going to have on the row headings and so on as you get through there. So we have the 2022 and we're going to next click see pricing. And then you're going to kind of start from here. So this is all stuff that you want to start recording down on your Excel doc. You are going to decide how to lay it out. It's almost better to do pen and paper and figure out how, because the one thing I want to say is you're going to be dragging some formulas. Remember, we have a base price for 2022, but you're also going to be doing 23 and 24. So think about how you want all of the information laid out there. So I don't even know what this means. But I'm going to go ahead and randomly choose this one. Okay, so remember how I said you have options. You need to choose 5 options that cost money. If they don't cost money, if it says free or doesn't have anything, then don't choose it, please. So you need to write down your 5 options. Option number 1, what is it? And then the price as well. So something that I'm going to add on is, oh, that's a terrible option. Let's go with some of this stuff. I'm going to change it to a V6 3.6 liter. So there we go. There's my option 1. I'm going to add on $500. So I'm going to write V6 liter. I truly don't even know what this stuff means. I'm going to add on $500 there. Let's talk about some equipment. And honestly, if there's not anything that has a price, then we're not going to do it. We're not going to add it on. So that cannot be an option. Now, here we go. Here's some packages that I want to do. So I'm going to look through some of my packages. Okay, let's say I want a little bit of exterior decal on there. So I'm going to say exterior decal package, $725. Okay, so hopefully you're understanding. Let's say I want a floor liner. $335. Okay, so I can keep going through here. I'm not going to choose that. Of course, I have the actual one that says options, which is technically what I originally wanted you to get in. Some cars you choose. Actually, I'm going to go back a step and say go to options first. I truly have some cars that don't have enough for 5 options that cost money. This one looks like it does, so I'm going to, if I can go backwards over my words, I will not choose these first because these technically are packages, right? And extra additional equipment. I do want to go to the options section first. I have had in past people choosing certain cars and they're like, I don't have any, there's no prices for that. And what I mean for that is like this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to choose 5 options. I'm going to specifically type the name of the option in there and then add the price. Okay. I'm hoping everyone understands that. So, sorry. So I would have chosen 5 options and kind of gone through there. Hopefully you're understanding that. So then it comes to this final price. I still want you to show your work. You are showing the customer how we came to this. Okay, so how did we come to this price? So what price are you going to choose? You are going to choose the MSRP. In all of the directions, I have the MSRP. So you're going to write down $41,695. Okay, and you're going to write down before that how you get there. Also, if these don't add up for any whichever reason, okay, we had that original base price on that first page, and then you would have clicked all the other options and it should have all equaled out. You're done with KBB.com. When you figure out your base price of your car and 5 options and figure out how you're going to organize that on an Excel doc, you're done with that. And then it's basically, I'm gonna kind of go through here. You're going to find a car. The manufacturer site is another one you could use on Ford. You will also, so any other manufacturing sites, you also need to find the figures, okay? So you will need to use the MSRP, not the invoice, for all of the base price and the 5 options. And what we're doing here is if you aren't agreeing to purchases in 2022, then we're going to look at what it would cost in 23 and 24. Knowing that we bought the car in 22 or have the option to buy in 22, we're assuming due to inflation, that base price of the car is going to increase 4%. So let's say we had a $40,000 dollar base price on the car. What is 4% of $40,000? Don't know if anyone knows. 4% of that would be like $1,600. So if we need to show our work in 2023, I need to put a formula in that cell that says equals, and it's going to be the cell of the base price, $40,000. But remember, we never type in numbers. We are always typing in, I don't want to show you that yet. If I went down here, say my base price was $40,000. Oh gosh, my base price, pretend this is terrible, but pretend I had $40,000 over here. I never want to do equals 40,000. I want to do equals this cell times. Now, this is inflation. A lot of people do this. 0.04 or times 4%. And they say, oh, year 2, the car's only going to cost $1,600. What? No, it's going to go up $1,600. So I need you guys to figure out how you're going to show your work using a formula that each year it's going to increase, and then it's just a drag fill. So in 2024, so what is that? 40,000 plus 1,600 is 41,600. And now 2024, the price should go up another 4% from that previous year. Same thing with the 5 options. We're going to assume due to inflation, they're going to make the options increase a little bit more. So from those base prices in 2023, all those prices are going to be 3% higher. In 2024, all of those prices are going to be 3% higher than the previous. So you're just kind of giving them a look into the future if that's what they choose. Okay. I have in here the directions of how you're going to organize anything. And then I have a little bit of bonus work that I want you to throw in there to show the customer. Like I have an absolute cell. value. Okay, where can I put an absolute sell value somewhere? I could write like price tag. I'm just going to show you an example. I don't want to give you too much info, but I have like an absolute sell somewhere. I can't find it right now, but you need to show the price. You need to show the tax, which I might have stated earlier, but it's 5% tax. So really the only thing that's going to have numbers is year 2022. Everything else is going to be a formula. And I hate doing this because I wanted you to figure out yourself, but I just wanted you to grab a view. I also want a picture and a link to the website. I don't want to go through all of the directions because I do truly want you to try and figure out a couple things on your own reading through this and accept the challenge. Good luck.